This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, what?
Okay, so it's no secret that we're a couple assholes hanging out here. Also, no secret that we are Ryan Seacrest haters.
Oh.
Straight up haters. And when he took over Wheel of Fortune, we could not have been bigger haters. We call him Sea Crunt, first of all. But
That's an old sea creature from the old days. He used to swallow pirate ships.
he's boring. And we were like, well, this when Pat Sajak quit, we were like, what an opportunity now. Maybe we could get someone not white.
When Ryan Seacrest makes Pat Sajak look exciting,
Right.
you know you got a problem.
Then we were like, what if we get like, I don't know, maybe someone
Snoop Dogg.
different in there?
Right.
N-
An
maybe-
up-and-comer.
You know?
Yeah.
But no, here's another straight white dude. And we were like, and then they get like the most boring straight white dude. And so we were not happy it was Ryan Seacrest. And then this news came across yesterday, and I could not have been happier, which just proves that I'm an asshole. And I couldn't wait to come in today and be like, dude, did you hear the news? Ryan Seacrest reeling with regret after taking the Wheel of Fortune gig. It's a dumpster fire of fan hatred, and I was like, yes, yes.
I'm actually shocked he wasn't down there reporting on the hurricane last night. I was shocked CNN didn't run a Ryan Seacrest hurricane update.
Ryan Seacrest is said to have major buyer's remorse for taking on hosting duties of Wheel of Fortune after receiving criticism from fans after only a few days on the job. The American Idol host is telling friends he may have made a major mistake in trying to fill the shoes of Pat Sajak, feeling the pressure and wondering if there's just no winning this fight.
You hearing that noise?
Yeah, okay,
No.
I thought that was my
I thought it
headphones.
was mine. Is that going on the air?
Seacrest.
I know. It's Seacrest. He's zapping it. He's throwing up the beta blocker.
That's what I get for being a hater. That's what I get.
They're jamming our signal.
I know, dude.
iHeartRadio was jamming our signal. Stop it. Trevor.
Damn you, Mitt Romney.
There you go. Trevor pushed the button, anti-jam button there. No, I mean, 40 years of Pat Sajak, and I don't think when Pat Sajak took over Wheel of Fortune, was he a pretty relative unknown? I don't think anybody knew who he was. It would have been cool if they would have gave a kid a shot at hosting the Wheel of Fortune instead of giving a guy his 58th job.
Well, yeah. I mean,
That's the problem.
I was like, can we get a Latino person up in here? How about that?
No,
you
yeah,
know? No.
What's that one kid from Saved by the Bell? I see him hosting a lot of award show. I like him. He would have been great.
Yeah.
Like the Latino. Or who was that kid? He's like
Mario Lopez.
That's him. I like that kid. He's actually got a nice personality. He would have been fun. Anything different, a different face. It's the face that you want to throw an axe at. That's the problem. You see that face everywhere. I feel like my whole life has been...
It was so funny, too, because I was talking about this. I always go, my friend's daughter, she's 20 years old, and she's also a hater. And I always run things past her because she just knows what's what. And I brought up Ryan Seacrest, and she goes, what? Why is he everywhere? I don't why do people like him?
It's almost like
I can't figure it out.
It's like they don't try and they go for the low-hanging fruit. He's
Right.
almost like the easiest choice they could have, and he says yes to everything because they're high-dollar jobs.
Well, and I was like, I think it's because he's playing.
Because he gets the right of first refusal. That's what's really annoying
and
for
it's like,
people.
and she goes, he started the New Year's Eve thing, and it got really boring. And she goes, I want to see white drunk people on TV, and they took that away from me. And I was like,
I'll show you a white drunk
so
guy, right?
sad.
Give me about a half an hour. I'll show you a white drunk guy.
you know,
I never thought about it that way.
But they even took that away, you know? Now we just get boring white people on TV, and it's just terrible.
I'll bet there's some Bob Barker fanboys out there that still don't like Drew Carey. And I think Drew Carey is unwatchable. I don't think he cares. I think he wants to tape the show as fast as possible and get the hell out of there. He does not look in any way invested in Wheel of Fortune. I don't know if you guys watch Wheel of Fortune? I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I used to when I bartended happy hour at the VFW.
Oh, yeah.
It was amazing. They got really into it. It had to be on. It was loud. One side had to be a football game. One side had to be
Wheel of Fortune,
Yes.
By the way, take a minute to look at this picture.
Let me see.
Does Pat look like Greg Bear? Does he have a Greg Bear look on his face there, or what? Just get me the hell out of here.
He's even got the body posture of it's like,
he really, really does.
Yep.
Well coiffed hair.
Yeah. He's like, I'm done. And I'm done here. Yep.
You think a show like Wheel of Fortune, you could put anyone as a host, that the show itself is going to stand on its own. You don't need a draw, you know?
Right. Nope. Ryan Seacrest managing to screw it up. I couldn't be happier about it. So,
well, Ryan will be fine no matter what. That's the thing. It doesn't matter. Do you think he'll, and then he took over for Dick Clark, and didn't he go on with Kelly Ripa for a minute after?
He's still on with Kelly after Regis.
That's job number 43.
Oh, I thought her husband.
58.
Yeah.
Who's watching this stuff on a regular basis?
I thought her husband. I thought Kelly Ripa's husband.
I don't know.
Was
Well, because I guess he was just on.
I thought he quit
because he screwed up. Oh, maybe there was a reunion show he was on with her, but I know she was just ripping on him about Wheel of Fortune. Because I watched a little clip of that and I was like, I just had a great morning watching Ryan Seacrest.
I love that for you.
I know, right?
You know, all these.
You're actually like joyful right now.
It's bad. It's bad. But anyway, I take joy in anything Ryan Seacrest tumbles at. And this is because he's awful. Just trust me, he's awful. He's taken away too many jobs, and he doesn't need any more jobs. And for Christ's sake, can we diversify something?
He's like if AI created a human to run a game show.
For
I mean, there's
real.
just no edge to it. I mean, there's nothing interesting about Ryan Seacrest to me. And if there is, I've yet to see it. But
right,
they have to be safe. They have to
you got to go safe, especially with that
right.
show. It makes too much money. Absolutely
I said sober
correct.
because I miss the old Richard Dawson days when he did
my
Family Feud.
God.
And would come out with a pinky ring. He had a few drinks, and they now look back because they'd filmed 3 of those, kind of like the Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
And little kisses on the women.
Right. Well, and they would go. So they would film a few of them in a day. Yeah, and they would take a lunch break, and they would go out, and you could tell when they were loose after their 2 martini lunch.
Yep.
Yeah. Completely.
You can YouTube those. In fact, not to jump over to Johnny Carson, but there's the famous one of where on air Johnny Carson starts poking Ed because he is hammered.
Oh, no.
Hammered. And they just got little jokes like, well, we got a little, back from lunch a little late here, didn't we, Ed? And he's schnookered.
Yeah. Well, and like you said, they have to be safe, but do they? That's the thing. Like, they're doing things the old school way, and
That's not safe anymore.
right. And Wheel of Fortune is the ratings are tanking. Like, I don't think that you do have to be safe anymore. I think that being safe and doing things the safe way, people aren't responding to that.
The only reason that other dude was on there as long as he was is because he was there for the original one.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That doesn't mean we need to continue the look.
Right.
Well, I would go as far to say Pat Sajak was a pretty edgy guy. I mean, he was a funny, quick dude.
He was a little whippy.
He was whippy. He was very.
He was a little whippy.
And Pat could give it back as fast as you could give it to him. And we found that out. We had him on the air a couple of times. One time, almost got us fired. But that's the kind of pull. He could have had us murdered. He's like Guido. He could have had us murdered. But there's nothing. That in itself is the problem. Ryan Seacrest is so serious and unfunny, and can't loosen up.
Right.
It's like an AI version of Ryan Seacrest.
Right.
Or Pat Sajak, whatever you want to look at it. It's very strange. It's a very strange thing. Bottom line is this asshole has to be on everything, everywhere. That's the problem.
Right.
Why? Why is that? And if he was more interesting. Like pick somebody. I don't know. Anybody. Anything. Anybody. I don't know. Pick a great talk show host. Anybody could have.
I can picture a tear coming down his eyes if he was hearing this right now.
Oh, well.
I hope so.
I'm sure he's
I know you do.
well aware.
I'll email this to him.
Write it up
Ryan, listen.
in a document.
Listen to this, asshole.
But I don't even know why I'm getting worked up. I don't even watch the show. I did tune in to watch him when it first came on a couple of weeks ago or whatever it was. But there's nothing memorable going on. And maybe in 30 years, if I turn it on, Ryan Seacrest is still there. And we'll be going through this all over again, having the same argument.
Listen, just throwing this out there. Let's get a gay black woman to host it.
Gay black woman. I don't know any, but who you thinking about?
Well, yeah, it shortens the pool there a
Gay
little.
black Jewish woman. Oh my God.
Very, very specific. Very specific.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast.
Workman's relief for whatever the job throws at you, like THC products derived from legal hemp to help you relax after a long day or just chill over the weekend. No need to drive out of state to get your THC products. Order yours at workmansrelief.com.
Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Hello.
Why is everything great?
I love radio,
Hi.
radio gossip.
Okay.
Part of my Taco Tuesdays will be changed to Pizza Thursday.
I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella, and petroli. I like pizza with salami, eggs and cheese and oregano. I like pizza with tomato. I like pizza. We like pizza. We like pizza in the morning. We like pizza every day. We like pizza in the evening. We like pizza anyway. I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella, and anchovy. I like pizza with salami, eggs and cheese and oregano. I like pizza with tomato. I like
Say if somebody would randomly request Attila, I would play that at any point during our morning show.
Oh.
You can hear the full, because you have to look the lyrics up on that. It's quite lovely. You'll love it.
Are you making? Are you cashing checks that your body?
We don't
writing checks your body
I
can't
just
cash.
YouTube that son of a bitch.
I don't think you can, dude, because I think there's a bunch of swears in there.
No, there's a version that, that's playable. I looked it up actually.
Okay, good.
So.
Because I was like, I don't think I can edit it that quick.
No, it's hilarious. That song. You got to read the lyrics on that. It's
song's
like,
amazing.
It's a pizza poetry. Trust me on this.
Okay, buddy. Happy Pizza Thursday. My Domino's pizza stock was down yesterday.
Oh no, doom and despair.
It was. I cried in the bathroom all by myself.
Oh no. Why is it down? What's going on?
I don't know. It just fluctuates. I need to not look at it.
Yep.
But anyway, Domino's announced it's bringing back its emergency pizza program. The deal offers Domino's customers a free medium 2-topping pizza for customers to use whenever they need it most. I have the commercial from the promo from last year. Give me pizza 2. Here'd you go.
When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use in the future, no matter the reason. When life gives you lemons, Domino's gives you free pizza. Sorry, Dad. Get your emergency pizza when you order online.
Thank you.
Only from Domino's.
So whatever, you screw up dinner, whatever the case may be, use your emergency pizza.
Are you? Do you find yourself ordering more Domino's now that you own Domino's stock?
No. In fact, we're ordering less.
It's like I'm going to eat my way into retirement.
Right. No, we're ordering way less Domino's.
There's your problem.
Now that Avery's living at home and not at college. But
you guys on some kind of?
And we're budgeting.
Oh, it's a budget
We're
situation.
in a budget sitch.
Okay. All right.
But
well, here's your problem.
Well, tell me.
Domino's Pizza had their third quarter results yesterday. Domino's Pizza reported mixed results for the third quarter. Pizza restaurant chain's total revenue increased 5% to $1.08 billion, missing Wall Street's consensus of $1.1 billion.
Oh, well.
I don't know. What's that mean? The price of cheese went up 2 cents?
You know.
I don't know what that means. Top line reflected the impact of macroeconomic pressures on consumer spending. In other words, people aren't as fat as they used to be or something. I don't know. They're trying to attract more diners. The company's partnered with Uber Eats, made significant updates to its loyalty program. There you go. It rolled out promotions such as moreflation. Had that in September, which allowed diners to enjoy a free size upgrade.
Yeah.
Order, so.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, I will give Domino's impresses me like Taco Bell. They're very reactive to, whatever event is happening around the world. They're very, very good
They're
at
on it.
Yeah.
Hey, I had
Which Quick Trip does really well too. I have to admit.
Jets Pizza. Have you had Jets?
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
I had it last Friday at Angie Unleash Them War Lockermans.
Oh yeah, that was a live pay-per-view.
Man.
Oh yeah, $20 get to see the taters.
I only seen them once, but damn, I think about it all the time.
I didn't share my password because it was just me, a bottle of lube, and the Warlockians.
I think about them all the time.
Oh yeah, I'm leaving my wife for him. I don't know what that means. Kidding. Love you, honey.
Some nice hangers.
Christy makes a list of everything I said. Warlockians. All right, I'll be explaining that today when I get home today at 10:30.
Ham hockers.
Ham hockers.
But Jets Pizza, it was good. It's so weird because I am a thin crust pizza fan.
I'm sorry,
but what's happening?
It's like a. You don't want to know. Go ahead. It's like a mariachi band just walking. They're still walking by the studio. Must be La Movida.
No
Yeah, they're like
way.
they're like the mariachi Metallica.
I am going down to La Movida.
We should bring them in here and let them play.
I love that kind of music.
I do too. I think it's really neat.
Okay, so there is a Jets Pizza in Middleton. How many are there, for Christ's sake?
Skee Ball's like, keep it up and you'll be playing mariachi for the rest of your life. Huh?
There's a Jets Pizza in Middleton. So I'm a thin crust pizza lady.
How have I never heard of Jets?
It's a deep dish, which are a pan style, which so is Gem City and Baraboo. Huge fan of Gem City. Huge fan of Mount Vernon Tap, which is also like a pan style. And now I'm a huge fan of Jets. I'm like, what is happening?
I'm looking at it. It looks amazing.
Yeah. So whatever. I don't know what's happening now. I like all these other kinds of pan style pizzas as well.
I like that their mushrooms are chunky. I like that. They're not skimping on the mushrooms. Jets. Maybe I have seen a delivery truck. I don't know. It looks.
Don't overlook it, dude.
Looks like they make a square pie, and it looks a little like a Marcos, but in square.
So
I'll have to try it.
Yeah.
Okay. Jet, is there one?
I seen it in this Detroit style deep dish, Lindsay said.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Jets Pizza.
Oh, Lindy.
All right. And then how did you stumble upon that, might I ask?
Angie.
Oh, that was your tie-in.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yep. There's.
Before we went to the haunted house.
We had a Target signature. It's the Good Gather line of foods that Target does. I think it's their in-house health line or whatever they want to call it. It was a caramelized red onion.
Oh, I like the caramelized onion.
with it's wood-fired mushroom, whatever, and caramelized red onion. It's a Good Gather brand, and Christy bought it because she's a yuppie. She goes to Target. She's got mom jeans, and mushroom caramelized red onion. Try it sometime. It's the wood-fired Good
and Gather.
Good and Gather brand that Target does. It was really, 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 really better than it should have been for like a grocery.
Yeah, I think
oven pizza.
Yeah, so let's look at Good and Gather.
Good and Gather. Yeah, here we go. Oh, don't ruin it. I'm sure they're made
yeah. I think you can find it in all kinds of different
I thought it was a
places,
Target
too.
thing.
Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know.
But she goes, no, it was like $7. She goes, it was cheap as hell and it was fantastic.
You're like, don't ruin it.
Don't ruin it.
I know, right? That's what always happens.
Don't tell me they're made by Red Baron. It's Red Baron's luxury brand. Oh, no. Well, whatever. It was fantastic, I have to say. So, whatever.
There's so much good pizza.
I know. It
is Target's new flagship food brand that offers a wide range of high-quality, affordable groceries and household essentials.
Yeah.
Launched in 2019, Good and Gather aims to elevate the shopping experience by providing great taste, quality ingredients, and compelling value across grocery categories. Private label brand.
Yeah, we had some kind of pre-prep Mexican meal. I know it was a Good and Gather, and it was like we were really impressed with it. So I just said, whatever.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Shout out to Tumbled Rock for pizza. That's what Brian says. All right.
Tumbled Rock's fantastic. They do the flatbreads. We've had 1 million of them up there. It's fantastic. I'd like to take that barn in the parking lot and open up a whiskey shop in the parking lot of Tumbled Rock. I have made my intentions known, and I'm waiting for a phone call back. Haven't gotten it yet.
All right.
Anyways, and then go up the road to Balanced Rock, the winery. Then take her happy little ass down to Gem City Pizza.
Wow, there's a lot happening there.
Try to avoid jail in Baraboo.
Yeah, try to avoid a lot of other things, too.
Share a cell with Charo. She took her top off at Al Ringler.
Speaking of ham hockers.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
Did you know that the hottest chili pepper in the world is so hot it could kill you?
Or you can listen to this one.
Bears can smell your menstruation.
I can smell your menstruation.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
Workman's relief for whatever the job throws at you, like THC products derived from legal hemp. These are legit delicious. Free shipping with products over $75. Order yours at workmansrelief.com for whatever the job throws at you.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
All right, we're gonna head down to Texas for this story. A couple of teachers from the elementary school, Northgate Crossing Elementary School, removed from class and placed on administrative leave after they were given kids sleepy time stickers, which were actually sleep aids.
Oh, ouch. It's the shut up, you little bitch patch. Stick this on your arm and kids knocked out in 5 minutes.
So yeah, I'll give you PC too.
Oh no.
As you can imagine, some parents were upset.
I can imagine.
Because their kids were then not sleeping at night.
Yeah.
Here we go.
She said, it's a sleeping sticker. I asked her, where do you get this? She's like, well, my teacher gives it to me for sleeping time. The next day we went up to the school, we bought the evidence up there. We filed a report. We did say we wanted to file criminal charges if this is something that's true.
He said, yes, Mommy, I get a special sticker. I said, what does the sticker look like? He said, I get it right here on my hand, and it has the storms with the clouds and the stars and the moon.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does.
Joey, are you feeling a little sleepy? Would you like to?
So I looked it up, and indeed,
kids are just strung out on sleep stickers.
Yeah.
I don't want to be awake anymore. God.
So they're like these little patches. And you put them on your hand.
Never even heard of those before.
And they do. They have stars on them and moons. And there's like oils in them that help you sleep. And
really?
I'm sure like melatonin or whatever else.
Yeah.
So they would give them to them at what would be like your nap time. Like I'm sure y'all remember in elementary school, you would do your carpet time where you had your milk and your graham crackers, and the teacher would read a story, and then you'd go on your blue mat and you'd have your whoopee and you'd take your nap, right? Well, they were going the extra mile and gave them their sleepy time sticker and just took the afternoon off, for Christ's sake.
We'll be in the teacher's lounge, lighting up some heaters where the kids should have a little nap time.
Jesus Christ.
You could time out their smoke breaks to the minute when they could go on a smoking day.
Oh my Lord!
I didn't even. So it's not a drug. It's more like homeopathic or whatever they call it. Homopathic or whatever. Is it homopathic when you do it, or is it homeopathic?
It's homeopathic when other people do it. It's homopathic
yes.
when I do
okay,
it.
I knew there was a difference.
Yeah.
No, is it like a therapeutic?
So here we go.
All natural way to sleep.
So yeah, this says here it's the one I'm looking at is Nat Pat Buzz Patch Sleepy Patch Bedtime stickers for kids and adults, 24 pack, only $13.45, kid friendly, parent approved. Created with the Union Kids in mind. This all natural, essential oil infused sticker patch sticks to your little one's pajamas. This is pajamas. Helps them fall asleep faster and more refreshing sleep without groggy mornings.
Oh, okay. So did the kids actually fall asleep? Did it work?
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah,
they were out.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. That must work if you're putting a bunch of high energy kids to sleep like that. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like practice Jonestown. It's kind of like make believe Jonestown. You just all go to sleep.
So let's see what's in these.
And
ones.
it's a happy ending now. They all wake up.
This one has honey, jujube seed, Coptis chinensis.
Is melatonin a prescription?
This one also has melatonin in it. This one has melatonin. No, it is not a prescription. But the problem is,
what's in melatonin?
I don't even know. Melatonin is the ingredient.
That is the drug.
Yeah.
Okay, or the ingredient, right?
Yeah, and so. The problem that I've had with melatonin is there is a window of time. And if you do not fall asleep when that time period is, then it's not really doing much for you.
Melatonin, a hormone that comes from the pineal gland in the brain.
Hormone.
You're putting your gland to sleep.
I'll show you a hormone.
I hate it when my gland gets limpy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Where do they get it from? Oh, animals? Made from animals or microorganisms? Often they're made synthetically. Okay.
Yeah. So the problem would be they were sleeping too much at school, so then they were coming home and they weren't sleeping at night.
Oh, got it. So they would take the patch off, I guess you would.
Yeah.
Did the teachers mean to be, kind of not forthcoming with it? Or what?
Yeah, they meant to hide it. 100%.
That's pretty funny.
It's pretty bad.
Well, yeah. Not like they're giving them,
I mean, at least they weren't, giving them Ambien.
Cough syrup.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's like a step below cough syrup.
It could have been worse.
It could have been a lot worse.
I give you that.
I feel like it could have been worse.
Right. Totally. Still not great.
Yeah. Here, I was giving your kid a sleep sticker and a Benadryl. God, he was out for the whole class. It was amazing.
I know.
Wow.
Somebody texted in totally. Some of those other parents were like, hey, where do you get those?
Exactly. Like, man, my kid, he used to be an asshole till he took Miss Smith's class. Oh, he's just so funny.
No.
Do they work on adults?
Yeah.
Okay, well, then they really must work on kids. What grade were they in?
They were 4 years old.
Yeah,
so
4
it was
years old. Let's see. Let me see. I don't want to mix my patches up. Fentanyl patch, sleep patch. I don't want to mix the two up. I gotta be careful. A sleeping sticker. I had no idea that existed. Wow. And then you give them to kids. Oh boy, maybe that's why they were invented. I don't know.
Yeah, they're supposed to help you.
So you're
snot-nosed kid.
You're technically drugging children. I think it's safe to say you're drugging 4-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's why God sends a hurricane over your house. You're drugging children. You dumbass. God.
And you're a teacher.
And you're a teacher. What's going to happen to the teacher?
They're on administrative leave right now, so.
I mean, I don't know if I smell a lawsuit. I thought I caught a whiff of a lawsuit there.
There might be.
I might be wrong.
Everybody's fine.
Everybody fine.
I mean.
Well.
It's bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's adults and minors. I mean, what? And drugs. I don't know. I don't know.
The tale as old as time, John.
The tale as old as time. Oh, I love the children. All right, anyways. Enough of that. Ha.
Oh, no.
Ancient child ceremony. Bring the child. Is he sleeping? Bring the child.
Oh, jeez.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D. Nowhere but JJO.